The Titanic, 1912. At 11:40 p.m. on April 14, 1912, the Titanic struck an iceberg. The impact was almost silent, but beneath the surface, the ship was dying. So before we continue, please like, subscribe and comment where you're watching from. The Titanic was enormous. Nearly 900 feet long. It carried more than 2,200 people, including wealthy passengers, immigrants, and crew members chasing a new life across the Atlantic. It was called practically unsinkable. That belief would soon become a nightmare. Earlier that night, the Titanic had received several warnings about ice ahead. But the ship continued through the freezing darkness at high speed. Then, an iceberg appeared. The crew tried to turn. It was too late. The iceberg scraped along the starboard side, damaging several watertight compartments. At first, many passengers didn't understand what had happened. Some laughed, some returned to bed, but water was pouring into the ship. Captain Edward Smith soon realized the truth. The Titanic could not survive. The lifeboats were uncovered and prepared. But there was a terrible problem. There were not enough lifeboat spaces for everyone. Women and children were ordered into the boats first. Some lifeboats left only partly filled because passengers were afraid to leave the Titanic. Meanwhile, the ship's orchestra played music as panic spread through the decks. The bow sank lower. The stern rose higher. Families were separated. Passengers prayed, cried, and searched desperately for loved ones. Among those aboard were people from countries, traveling for reasons. Some sought opportunity. Others sought family. None knew they were sailing toward a disaster that would change history forever, shocking the world for generations. At 2:20 a.m. on April 15th, the Titanic broke apart and disappeared beneath the Atlantic. More than 1,500 people died. Only about 700 survived. Hours later, the rescue ship Carpathia arrived and began taking survivors from the lifeboats. The world was shocked. The disaster proved that technology could not make humans invincible. The Titanic had been built as a symbol of power, luxury, and progress. Instead, it became a symbol of tragedy. Its wreck would remain hidden beneath the ocean for decades, until it was discovered in 1985. Today, the Titanic still rests thousands of feet below the surface, but its story remains. Alive, a ship that was called unsinkable became one of history's most unforgettable disasters. And on that freezing April night, the ocean reminded the world of one terrifying truth: even the greatest creations can fall, and sometimes, it takes only one iceberg.